Welcome to the heart of ultimate luxury, where every street tells a story of extraordinary wealth, timeless elegance, and automotive perfection. Today, we take you on an unforgettable journey through the glamorous streets of Monaco, the world's most iconic destination for billionaires, celebrities, royalty, entrepreneurs, and supercar enthusiasts. There is something almost impossible to describe about the first moments of a morning in Monaco. Before the streets become alive with the gentle roar of handcrafted engines, and before the cafes fill with conversations spoken in half a dozen languages, the principality seems to pause for just a brief moment. The Mediterranean glows beneath the rising sun, the sea perfectly calm, reflecting the skyline of luxury apartments that stand like monuments to success. Palm trees sway gently along immaculate boulevards, while the world's wealthiest travelers begin another extraordinary day in one of the most glamorous destinations on Earth. Monaco is unlike anywhere else. It is not simply a place where expensive things exist. It is a destination where luxury becomes part of everyday life. Here, wealth is not displayed through loud extravagance alone, but through effortless elegance. Every street corner feels carefully designed, every building reflects timeless sophistication, and every arrival seems like the opening scene of a Hollywood film. As the city awakens, anticipation quietly builds. Valets straighten their uniforms outside legendary hotels, while photographers casually position themselves along famous streets, knowing that within minutes, something extraordinary may appear around the next corner. Nobody truly knows what the day will bring, and that mystery is part of Monaco's endless appeal. The atmosphere changes almost without notice. Conversations begin to slow. Heads gently turn toward the sound of an approaching performance engine, echoing through the narrow streets lined with luxurious boutiques. The sound bounces effortlessly between elegant buildings before revealing another masterpiece of automotive engineering gliding through the city with effortless confidence. People come from around the world not simply to admire extraordinary machines, but to experience an entire lifestyle built around beauty, ambition, elegance, and exclusivity. Every arrival tells a silent story. Some belong to entrepreneurs who built global companies from nothing. Others belong to investors who quietly manage fortunes measured in billions. There are athletes whose names fill stadiums, entertainers recognized across continents, and successful individuals who prefer complete privacy despite possessing unimaginable wealth. Monaco brings together people whose lives would never normally cross paths. Yet here they all move through the same streets, enjoy the same cafes, admire the same breathtaking coastline, and become part of an atmosphere unlike anywhere else on Earth. One of the most captivating elements of this luxurious world is the elegance that surrounds every arrival. Well-dressed ladies step gracefully from luxury hotels with an effortless confidence that perfectly matches Monaco's sophisticated image. Fashion here is rarely about attracting attention through excess. Instead, it reflects timeless taste, refined elegance, and quiet confidence. Designer handbags complement tailored dresses while carefully selected accessories shimmer beneath the Mediterranean sunshine. Sunglasses hide expressions that remain relaxed and composed, while every detail seems thoughtfully chosen without ever appearing forced. It is this natural sophistication that makes Monaco feel different from many other luxury destinations around the world. Visitors quickly realize that style in Monaco is not something people wear for special occasions. It becomes part of everyday life. Along the famous avenues, outdoor cafes slowly fill with guests enjoying perfectly prepared espresso while overlooking one of the world's greatest stages of luxury living. Every table offers another fascinating scene. Business discussions worth millions unfold quietly beside relaxed holiday conversations. International travelers admire the scenery while experienced locals continue their routines almost unaffected by the remarkable surroundings. Luxury becomes ordinary here. As the morning grows brighter, more arrivals begin transforming the streets into a constantly changing exhibition of success. Every few moments, another remarkable vehicle enters the scene, attracting subtle admiration from those nearby. Some people briefly pause their conversations while others casually raise their phones, hoping to capture a moment that perfectly represents the magic of Monaco. There is no rush. Nobody seems impatient. Everything unfolds with remarkable calm. almost as though luxury itself operates at a slower pace. That relaxed rhythm defines life throughout the principality. Unlike crowded tourist destinations where excitement often becomes overwhelming, Monaco balances energy with elegance. Even during its busiest periods, there remains an unmistakable sense of order. Beautiful gardens separate glamorous streets from breathtaking viewpoints overlooking the Mediterranean, allowing moments of peaceful reflection between bursts of excitement. From almost every direction, the sea remains visible, reminding visitors why this tiny principality has fascinated dreamers for generations. Magnificent yachts gently float inside the harbor like floating palaces. Some stretch farther than many apartment buildings, complete with private cinemas, swimming pools, wellness spas, helicopter landing pads, and crews dedicated entirely to providing flawless service. Their polished exteriors sparkle beneath the sunlight, reflecting both engineering excellence and unimaginable wealth. Yet even these extraordinary vessels somehow blend naturally into Monaco's everyday scenery. Nothing feels out of place. That is perhaps Monaco's greatest secret. Luxury exists everywhere, yet it rarely feels forced. As midday approaches, the city grows increasingly vibrant. Luxury boutiques welcome international shoppers searching for exclusive collections, unavailable almost anywhere else. Elegant restaurants prepare for afternoon guests, while terraces overlooking the harbor become perfect locations for watching the endless parade of remarkable arrivals. Every passing moment introduces another unforgettable scene. An elegant couple strolls comfortably along the marina, seemingly unconcerned by the attention surrounding them. Nearby, luxury travelers admire breathtaking architecture, while experienced photographers patiently wait for the next extraordinary arrival to emerge from the winding roads leading toward the famous casino district. Monaco constantly rewards patience. The next unforgettable moment always seems just around the corner. This sense of anticipation explains why enthusiasts return year after year. No visit is ever identical. Different faces appear. New stories unfold. Fresh achievements arrive quietly behind beautifully crafted steering wheels, while lifelong memories continue forming naturally throughout the principality. Even those who have visited dozens of times admit they never lose the excitement. Monaco somehow reinvents itself every single day. Perhaps it is the changing light reflecting across the Mediterranean. Perhaps it is the international atmosphere created by visitors arriving from every corner of the globe. Or perhaps it is the understanding that almost anything can happen here. A globally recognized entrepreneur might enjoy lunch beside someone celebrating a personal milestone. A world-famous athlete could quietly browse luxury boutiques without interruption. International business leaders may conclude significant negotiations while overlooking one of the most beautiful coastlines in Europe. Extraordinary moments become surprisingly ordinary. As afternoon sunshine bathes the city in warm golden light, Monaco reaches another level of elegance. Balconies overflow with colorful flowers while polished stone walkways reflect the brightness of the Mediterranean sky. Every direction offers another postcard-worthy view. The famous Casino Square gradually becomes one of the day's most captivating stages. Visitors gather respectfully around its magnificent surroundings, not simply because of the historic architecture, but because this location perfectly captures Monaco's unique personality. Luxury hotels, prestigious boutiques, perfectly maintained gardens, and remarkable arrivals combine into an unforgettable display of refinement. There is no need for dramatic announcements, no red carpets, no flashing signs. The atmosphere itself creates the spectacle. One graceful arrival naturally follows another, each contributing to a living portrait of success without ever disrupting the calm sophistication that defines Monaco. Ladies dressed with effortless elegance continue moving confidently through the square, their timeless fashion complementing the luxurious surroundings. Friends pause for photographs beneath iconic landmarks, while visitors admire every detail of an environment carefully preserved for generations. The beauty lies not only in what people own, but in how naturally everything fits together. Nothing appears exaggerated. Nothing seems desperate for attention. Confidence quietly replaces extravagance. That quiet confidence may be Monaco's greatest luxury of all. As shadows slowly lengthen across elegant streets and sunlight begins dancing across the harbor, Another chapter of Monaco's remarkable daily story is only just beginning. The evening promises an entirely different atmosphere, where golden sunsets, dazzling lights, exclusive gatherings, unforgettable arrivals, and the unmistakable rhythm of billionaire nightlife transform the principality into one of the most spectacular destinations anywhere in the world.